Hey guys, Ben with KCT, aka Tyrone Biggums. So, real quick video for you guys today. Nothing super special, but just a money saving tip for you there. So, if you're like me, if you are, God help you, but if you are, you probably got several rifles and you have a gun safe possibly to put these rifles in, hopefully. And you might have a sling for each gun, and the slings are all over the safe. So when you pull one gun out, like 8 of them come falling out, and people start yelling about all the racket and all that good stuff. And you can get sick of that. And you could think about maybe some way to organize your slings, but you're really bad at organizing things because you're like me. So you look at the different sling straps and stuff that are out there, and those are cool, but they're like $30 a pop. They're bulky, they're crazy. So there's a lot of downsides to stuff like that. Or you could do this. You could go to your store, your friendly local gun store. Hopefully they have this stuff. It is shock cord. If not, you can just go ahead and get that on Amazon. And if you're not familiar with it, all that is like an elastic paracord. So you still have really good, high tensile strength and all that great stuff. But it is bungee-fied. And that gives a lot of properties that you are going to use for this because, well, it's essentially just a bungee cord. So all you're going to do is cut a length of paracord or shot cord, size it to be around the front rail of your rifle, and cut it, tie a knot in there, take one of these guys, burn the ends of the knot so that they tighten up there. They're not all hanging out all scary Larry like. And you are pretty much good to go. And now your sling is attached to your rifle. The good thing is that once you deploy your sling or whatever, you have minimal bulk on the handguard, so you don't have this whole thing wrapping around. So for example, I still have access to my controls for my light and my laser, and this thing doesn't get in the way, where some of these rail wrap sling, retention devices are, like a couple inches wide or an inch or so wide, and it just takes up all this extra space, or you run your cables and it gets all wrapped up in there. This stuff, it sits very, very nicely right in between the pick rail there. So it doesn't want to pop out necessarily. And it's also roughly, you guys can tell there, about the same width as the cable for the pressure pad. So most times you'd actually take these clamps like I have here, and where I have the cable clamp down, I can go ahead and clamp this down if I wanted to. So I'd have it always in the same spot. But it sticks pretty well with just the Picatinny, so I'm not super worried about it. And then when I need my sling, I can just go ahead, withdraw it through there, and I have access to it. In this case, it's a cheap but pretty effective Tacticon Armament Battle Sling Elite. But yeah, that's really all that I have on that. There's nothing too complicated. And if you make it complicated, then I question your ability to handle what it's being mounted to. But yeah, guys, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. All that stuff does help the algorithmia. And that's all I got for you today. No more for you later. See you.